It's the urban. It's the Urban Therapy with Sun Show. Today we're talking about what you will sell or let go. And some things that you will keep no matter what the price because you liked it. And whether it's nice or been in your family for a long time, don't try to offer me $1 million or a dime because I won't sell it to you. And I won't give it back. And I'm telling you, you're under attack. We are here to talk about these things today. We're going to do it in our own way. It's the Urban Therapy with Sun Show with the Sun 752, aka Oa. I'm glad y'all came on through here because we about to get this shit started there. Word. So, this is the Urban Therapy with Sun Show. I'm the host of. Oh, hold up, man. Hold on. I was wondering what was up with that. Like low light. Much better. Oh, there we go. I knew something was wrong. Yeah. So today we're talking about what's for sale and what's not for sale. What are some things that you would sell to somebody, give up to somebody, and some things that they would probably have to cut off your arm for? They would probably have to take your life for. Like this house ain't for sale, my love ain't for sale, my mind ain't for sale, my peace of mind ain't for sale, but I'll give you this car and this thing over here. Well, it's true. They say everything and everybody has a price. And if you offer them enough, if you up the price high enough, then they will surrender. They will give in. They will transfer title. Well, that might be true for a lot of things. It may be totally untrue for some things. But that's what we're going to talk about today on the Urban Therapy with Sun Show, man. What's for sale and what's not for sale? You know, is there a price that you would accept for something that you hold dear, something that has been in your life for years, or something that your granny gave you, or something that you really can't ascribe to, some things that have been passed down from generations to you from your mom and your dad, and had you sold it, you would never get over it. Well, that's what we're talking about today. That's what we're talking about today on the Urban Therapy with Sun Show, man. I'm so glad to be here on this Sunday afternoon. One something in the afternoon over here in sunny Philadelphia. Yeah, I know it's always sunny in Philadelphia. Actually, it's a little overcast, and they say it might rain today, but I ain't worried about it. It's always sunny. It got to be sunny in here. As long as it's sunny in here, sunny up here, you good. You can get a raincoat. Make sure it's fly. All right. So y'all get the gist of what we're talking about today. What's for sale and what's not for sale? What are some things that no matter how much somebody offered you, you would not part with, you would not separate with, you would not give up, you would not transfer over, you would be like, no, not that. It could be an heirloom. It could be something that your grandmother or your grandfather gave you. It may not even be worth a lot price-wise, but the sentimental value that it holds with you might be something that you're just not willing to part with. And I know a little something about that because I have a few items that I don't want to separate with, that I don't want to part with because I can't get them again. You know how some things aren't able to be duplicated. If you get the original or the limited version or something like that, limited edition, I should say, then, when you part with those things, you can't get them again. Things like albums. As much as the digital era has allowed us to recover music that we may have lost or parted with or, just don't have anymore, there are some things that you probably know, some songs, some artists that you probably can't find because they're not on the internet. They may have never blown up like on a major label. Maybe they were on a little independent label and, they never, like maybe the label didn't blow up or went out of business, defunct, and those songs are out of print. Now, I'll give it to the internet. I have recovered some songs that I thought I would never hear again. But there are also some songs that I can't find on the internet because they don't exist on the internet. Because maybe somebody recorded the songs and gave it to me, and or gave me a copy of a tape or CD or something like that, and it never came out. It was never signed. It was never copywritten. It wasn't ASCAP material. So I might be able to remember those songs in my head, or I may have a recording of them, and maybe somebody who knew of the recording or heard of the recording or knew about the group or the soloist that made the recording, maybe they want to buy it off me. Like, yo, man, this was my favorite, this, that, and the third. I gotta hit the dentist, y'all. Look, as big as my two front teeth are, they used to be perfect. Now this joint has become chipped over the years, and this chipped tooth shit, I ain't really with all of that. I mean, shout out to everybody out there that got a chipped tooth and makes it look, like that's their little thing. Like Nas, the rapper Nas, he got a chipped tooth. All right, that's his thing. He's had a chipped tooth since forever, and it wouldn't be Nas if he fixed that chipped tooth. Well, Omar ain't never had no chipped tooth, and I got it now, and I feel like it's chipping more. I ain't gonna be having my fronts looking like I can file it down myself. I just want it fixed, because if I file one down, I gotta file down the other. I ain't gonna look like a 70 degree day on 70 degree day in the projects. One window up, one window down, one window cracked. No, we not doing that. But yeah, get back to what I was saying. My allergies are acting crazy too, y'all. Yeah. So it might be out of print, and somebody might want to buy it off of me because they heard the recording or they know of the group, and maybe that group means something to them the same way it means to me. So they might be like, listen, man, I'll give you this much for that tape, or I'll give you this much for that album, or give me. I'm like, well, I'm not going to give you my original copy, but I mean, I'll tape it for you. I'll record it for you. I'll copy it for you. You know what I mean? I got you like that. But it might not be something that I want to part with because I can't get another one. If I lose this copy, this original, I can't get another one. They don't sell it no more. And when hip hop was in its infancy days, when it was struggling to become the big multi-billion-dollar industry that it is today, I know that my New York people used to listen. Well, first of all, we had video shows like New York Hot Tracks. Y'all had Channel 31, which was Music Box or the Box or whatever. Y'all had Brucey B, Chuck Chill Out. What was it? Chuck Chill Out and Red Alert, Marley Marl, and Mr. Magic's Rap Attack and all. And my mans used to bring me those tapes to school. And I used to be like, yo, this shit here? I can't get those nowhere. That was on a tape. A cassette tape. Like, pop that shit in, like, yo. New York cats used to bring those tapes down. You know what I mean? They knew everybody wanted a copy of those tapes. They wasn't copying those shit. You wanted it from your man, you had to steal it. But anyway, nonetheless, those things are invaluable. You can't get it nowhere. Now on the internet, I've heard some tapes and some Kiss 98 FM before it became Hot 97 and all, and it's not the same. Well, it might be the same because it was a recording of just a mix that was on the radio, but it might not be on the day that you recorded. When you used to sit by the radio with your either taping right off from the radio on your stereo, or if you had like a tape recorder that you taped. Like, hey, yo, shut up, I'm trying to take this song. You know what I mean? Eric B. and Rakim, I got souls on, man, shut up. Dance to the record as the music. All right, So that's what we're talking about today. So let's get into it. Urban Therapy with Sun 752. And this is the Urban Therapy with Sun show. We do this every single Sunday from 1 p.m. till around 2:30-ish. And the reason that we say 2:30-ish is because sometimes it gets so heated that we just have to do a little OT on a Sunday. And it is Sunday. This is the show where adults come out and play with other adults. We laugh, we cry, we argue, fuss, and fight. Go back and forth with each other, bust it up all crazy. We take an introspective look into our own personality to see the way that the world projects us in. The universe projects us into this thing called the world and try to figure out this thing called life. I am your host, Sun 752, aka Omar with the and if you can't say Omar with the well, then you just say Omar with the R. This is the Urban Therapy with Sun show. I'm feeling like a real man should, and I hope y'all feel like real men and women should also. So today, I said today we are talking about what you will sell, or what is for sale, and what is not for sale. What is for sale and what is not for sale. A lot of our people talk about gentrification. We talk about gentrification in our neighborhoods and how come, black neighborhoods ain't black neighborhoods no more. Well, I'll tell you, one of the reasons that black neighborhoods aren't, the main reason why black neighborhoods aren't strictly black neighborhoods, fortified with crime, ratchetness, all kinds of craziness. Because don't try to glorify black neighborhoods like we don't all have the same ingredients in that shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all positivity. It ain't all positivity and struggles for unity, struggles for unification and upward mobility. The food stamps, welfare, loud ass neighbors, ignorant ass kids, bad education, and kids playing hooky, and drugs being sold on the corner, and Chinese stores that sell cheap food, and Arabs selling chicken and ribs, burgers, and niggas. But anyway, ratchet ass chicks with long ass eyelashes and shit looking all crazy. BBLs. The thighs ain't going along. The thighs don't fit the ass. Like what we doing? What we doing? But people have sold their houses. Big mama died, your mom died, whatever, left y'all the crib, and you instead of keeping the house, maybe sitting on the house, fixing it up, renting it out or whatever, keeping it in the family because it's good for generational wealth, you sold the house. Now, maybe originally you didn't want to sell the house. Like, nah, that was my mom's house. We grew up in the house. This house has a lot of memories for me, man. I'll never sell this house. I'll give you $500,000 for that house. Sold to the highest bidder. I said sold for the high. Yo, my mom bought this house. She bought this house for $20,000 in 1954. You telling me you give me $500,000 for this house? Yes, that's what I'm telling you. South Philly. And that's how you easily gentrify a neighborhood, because we selling out. So for a lot of people, they don't have no problem waiting for a price. And soon as that price comes along, or when you get close enough to it, they ready to go. Hey, where the diamond tester at? Why you need a diamond tester? Let's say, on the real, since we want to talk about diamonds, since we want to talk about diamonds, let's say my rocks was fake. Really? Now, okay, I'm broke as a joke. Cool. Let's say my diamonds was fake. I'm at an age right now where I don't really give a fuck, because diamonds ain't worth no money anyway. Once you start studying stones and all of that shit, they ain't worth no money. They worth money because they told you it was worth money. Now, my diamonds are real, but they shouldn't be. And I bet you what, I tell you what, I will always buy gold because gold always appreciates. Diamonds, it ain't no fake gold out there. There's enough gold in the ground, and in circulation. Gold has always been valuable. You don't hear no ancient kings and queens or royal dynasties talking about no diamonds. Think about it. Read your history. You don't hear one word about diamonds, but you do hear about gold. You do hear about rubies. You do hear about emeralds. You never heard about diamonds in the ancient kingdoms of kings and queens. So let's just say my diamonds was fake. At this age, I'd be proud. Like, yeah, I ain't spend my money. I ain't spending my money on no fucking diamonds to impress you. You know what I mean? Now, when in my 30s and in my 20s, I ain't buy no jewelry in my 40s, but in my 20s and my 30s, yeah, that would have mattered. Diamond tester. You know what I'm saying? So, you say I'm broke as a joke? I know some jokes that are broken to me. But anyway, I'm glad y'all came through. And and what's my name? What's my man name? K1? Is that your name, K1? Well, thanks for coming through. Even if you're trolling, thanks. You come to the right place. Love trolls. Matter of fact, share the show and get some more trolls up in here. Y'all can diss me, talk shit. You know what I mean? We can do the back and forth. Ain't nothing. Vita B, what's going on, man? You done caught the show live. That's what I'm talking about. Shirley Cheryl, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. Care Bears all up in the house. Naturalista rap. Cal Chamber, let me friend me. Favorito, always good to great, always to see you. And Naturalista rap. My girl Naturalista rap. Thanks for coming on through, y'all. And you big dummy. He said, yeah, we need a diamond tester on those diamels. Yep, diamels. That's right. I'm rocking the diamels. That's right, diamels. All diamels. Now, they don't say nothing about the gold, but they say they want to talk about the diamonds. That's interesting. Why you don't say that I got on fake diamonds? I mean, fake gold. Can I rock fake gold? Rock fake gold. Only slaves wear chains. Only slaves wear chains. You don't even know how to spell wear. That's W-E-A-R. You big dummy. Only slaves wear chains. Oh, yeah? That's interesting. I do consider myself to be a slave, though. I'm not all the way free. I can roam around a little bit, but I'm not all the way free. Because I just got to be free. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell y'all yesterday. Y'all can call into the show. 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said the 319-527-6199. Yes, y'all. I said the 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said the 319-527-6199. Yeah, get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. 319-527-6199, baby. You can call in to the show. You can talk shit like my man K1. You can call in, talk shit. You can diss me. You can praise me. You can tell a story, ask a question, pose a scenario, give an example. You can pay your child support. You can save some money. You can open up a checking account. You can dig a hole. You can take a shit. You can get your prostate examined. You can touch the sky or fall in the mud. You can find the entrance to the center of the earth. You can find the black hole. I can get you on the moon. Whatever you want to do. 319-527-6199. Call in. There are other things you can do. You can call in and get some ass. Or you can declare yourself to be celibate or abstinent. You know there's a difference between celibacy and abstinence. You can do that. Call 319-527-6199. You can come on here and declare that you're not having sex no more. You can actually come on here and declare yourself to be a sex god. And we will even have a sex devil to come in and dispute that. He's not a sex god. He's a sex devil. Sexual Satanism. Don't nobody do call-in questions. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to tell you like this, you big dummy. The reason you don't want to call in because you a bitch. You a scaredy cat. See, I got the mic in my hand. Like, look, microphone. I got the mic. I got the mic and I got the camera. You hiding behind a fake name and a fake profile. And you're definitely a man because a woman wouldn't spend their time. Like the way women troll, they don't do it like y'all. Like y'all be serious about it. But let's get into this thing. V2B says, I do call in questions. Everybody does it. Everybody does it. But see, the thing is, a lot of people don't want to call in because once you put your voice on blast, first of all, you got to have your thoughts ready to actually go back and forth. See, with the keyboard, you got time to think and you got time to write and you got time to analyze and debate and all of that shit because I can't see you. You can't see me. It's like people who send text but won't pick up the phone. Yeah, because I can look at what you wrote and then I can counter it. But if I'm talking to you on the phone, I'm be like, nah. Ain't nobody going for that bullshit in real time. It's like when, I don't know, did any of y'all used to call into a radio station back in the day to either win a prize or request a song? You know, when you call into the radio just to request a song, that shit was kind of scary. It'd be like, because they would play your request on the radio. Like, listen, yo, this is Omar from Germantown, and I want to hear Fairy Tale Lover by UTFO. I want to hear Fairy Tale Lover by UTFO. Can y'all play that? Yeah, Omar from Germantown. We about to play Fairy Tale Lover by UTFO in just a few minutes. So hold on. What's your favorite station? Power 99. That's my favorite station. That's right. And it's coming up right away. Dun. But I had to be ready. So when I'm calling to the radio station, all I'm doing is asking to hear the song. But it still made me nervous because I knew that they played my voice on the radio for everybody to hear. And you don't sound like yourself to everybody else the way you sound like to yourself. The way you hear yourself is never the way you think you hear it in the recording. Everybody hears how the recording sounds. That's how you really sound. But in your head, you sound differently. So I don't blame you for not wanting to call in. Shit, you gotta be brave for that shit. You're probably a pussy. Yeah. You probably a pussy. You pussy boy. You pussy, you punani. You bati boy. You bati boy. You want to hear your voice? You're saying you might be 9 years old. It's 9 years. You ain't got no business listening to this show, you little young bitch. What you doing? What you doing? Look, he's still trying to diss. That was some what do you say? Girly beads, all that extra junk jewelry and girly beads. Yep. You wish you had it. I bet you wish you had it. Yeah, I bet you wish you had it. Because if you was the type of dude that got some ass, you wouldn't be trolling. Dudes who get pussy, they don't be trolling no shows. All right, let's get back into this. Because I'm giving you a little bit too much energy. We all know this boy is straight cat. He's straight Persian. You know what I mean? That motherfucker leaving fur everywhere he go. You know what I'm saying? He's straight Persian. You're an orange cat. Come here. Come here. Crystal, come here. Come on. Hurry up. Get your ass up. I need to holler at you for a minute. You need to talk to this boy. I need you to talk to my mans. I need you to talk to my man. Bang, bang. Come on. Come on. Yeah. I request you. I need you. I need you. This is the bull. You're an orange cat. You're an orange cat. You know what I'm saying? Call him a bitch. Like, yeah, he a bitch. He a bitch. He a bitch, dad. He a bitch, dad. That's him. That's it. That's you, big dummy. And the other cat. What was the bull? That K1? That's K1 and you big dummy. You an orange cat. You big ginger cat ass. All right, let's go, man. All right, enough is enough. Patricia Gray, thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. He said you are a putty. No, I'm not a putty. I'm like a putty knife. You know what I'm saying? Yo, give me some more of that joint compound. All right, so what is for sale and what is not for sale? What is for sale and what is not for sale? What are some things that are so valuable to you that you would never sell them? That you would never sell them? It could be a ring, it could be a bracelet, it could be a charm or something like that. Something that somebody that you really love, somebody that you really cared for, somebody that's not here in the physical form anymore that you really wish was here. And it may have a sentimental value to you. They may have given you something that has such sentimental value to you that you would never sell it. But would you actually never, ever sell it? They say everybody and everything has its price. Is that true to you? Is that true for you? What are some things that you would never sell no matter how much somebody offered you? Probably because you couldn't get it back. You big dummy says your wife must throw up every night. Well, you credited me with having a wife, so I can't be but that bad of a man, huh? I got somebody to marry me. You ain't such a bad guy, you big dummy. VDB says, I still have my mom's praying oil. Priceless. Wow. You know what? Before my dad died, I cut his hair, shaped up his beard, and cut his hair. And I swept up all the hair and threw it away. And then I thought about it afterwards, like, fuck. I should have kept some of his hair. You know, sometimes you don't be thinking. You know what I mean? You don't be thinking about, but I don't know if anybody would pay me for my dad's hair. You know, I don't know. I don't know if that would be valuable to anybody. But nonetheless, it was valuable to me. Another thing my dad did give me before he passed, he gave me his BMW. He had a 2000 BMW. Now, any of y'all out there who drive a BMW knows that a BMW is nothing but a money pit. They leak oil or fluid. I don't care if they brand new or if you've had them for a long time. But it was a 2000 BMW 740i. Now, the thing ride, ain't nothing like it. The shit be floating. And, you know, it's a 740. It's mad luxurious. You know, the thing, I got it painted. You know, my dad didn't have time to really take care of it toward the end of his life. So he gave it to me. I was going to buy it off of him. I was like, well, damn, you know, if he was going to sell it to somebody else, like his neighbor down the street. I said, nah, how much you want for it? I'll buy it off you. He was like, you want this? I said, yeah. He said, nah, I'll give it to you. Oh, here, you take it. Take it. I just need you to get it off the block because, you know, they have street cleaning on the block. So he has to move the car and he wasn't physically able to move the car after a while. So I took the car, had a mechanic look at it, got it fixed up real nice, got it painted. The thing is thinging. But mechanical problems crop up on the joint all the time. But every time I drive it, they be like, yo, you want to sell that? Yo, I buy that. Where you get those lights from? You want to sell it? And I'm thinking, I tell them all the time, like, nah. Even mechanics that I have work on it, they like, yo, if you ever want to sell this, let me know. And I'm like, nah, I can't sell it. And then when I tell them why, they understand. Because I'm like, I feel like every time I drive the car, I feel like my dad is in the passenger seat. So I'm riding with him. My dad ain't really care about the car, but I care about the car because of my dad. I love my dad. And so that's something from him that I guess I'll just be keeping insurance and registering that car for like forever. But the shit ride. I mean, easy on the gas. You get up to 100 and something. Like the thing, it put in work. I mean, it is a BMW, but to somebody else, it wouldn't be worth that much. Like, yo, man, it's a money pit. Why you gonna keep spending money to fix that thing up? And I'm like, because my dad gave me that car. He gave that car to me, so it means something to me. Let me see. Let's see. Kerber says, 2000 BMW, 2000 BMW is garbage. It's not my only car, you dumbass. It's not my only car, but I'm not even gonna tell you how many cars I have. I'm not even gonna tell you. That's it. Vita says, I also have my mom's card sent to her. Nice reflection to have. I also kept her original signature. Had it tatted on my right arm because she is and was my right hand. Damn. Yo, salute. That's what I'm talking about. Some things are priceless. Some things have value to you that you just can't sell. Like, you know what I mean? Like, especially when our elders become our ancestors. Like, you got to hold on to whatever you can get. So somebody might like whatever they left you, and they might try to offer you something. You're like, nah, I'm good. Let's see, Care Bear says, I had some of my great grandmother's hats for years. Hot shit. Stacey White says, what's the phone number again? 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said a 319-527-6199. Yes, y'all. 319-527-6199. 319-527-6199. All right. Care Bear says, I have a jewelry box from the Caribbean that my uncle gave me. That's what's up. So what would you do if somebody came along and they really liked the things that you hold dear to you, but they offered you an astronomical amount? Like, you ever watch the show Let's Make a Deal? Like, how they have people dressed up, in the audience so they can get picked, because they normally pick people who have like elaborate costumes in the audience, and they say something like, yo, I will give you $150 for if you have a piece of juicy fruit in your purse. Like, yo, I just happen to have a stick of juicy fruit. Now, juicy fruit is probably not a big deal for you to sell. You probably only paid like $1 for the whole pack, but you got $150 because you went on the show. But he could have asked you if you had something else. Like, let's say if he asked you if you had a lipstick case. And the lipstick case may have been a lipstick case that your late cousin gave you. And he's like, yo, $200 if you have a lipstick case. and you just happen to have your cousin's lipstick case. Well, you like, yeah, I got a lipstick case, but I can't give it to you for no $150, no $200. And he might say, all right, $300. No, I can't give it to you for $300. I can't give it to you for $300, $400, $500. I can't give it to you for $1,000. But you might start thinking about it like, yo, cuz would probably be like, bitch, you crazy? You better get, get that stack. We don't care about that lipstick. But you might not, depending. Because you can get another lipstick case, but you can't get your cousin's lipstick case back. You can't do it. It's a one of a kind. It still has a prints on it. Some DNA. Maybe she used it. Like it may mean something more to you than it means to anyone else. And nobody else may understand why it means so much to you, but you understand, and that's all that really matters. Dixie Norm says, hey, can I get a shout out, please? Dixie Norms is in the house. You can get a cowbell. Dixie Norms with the cowbell. Dixie Norms with the cowbell. Dixie Norms with the cowbell. Thanks for coming through, Dixie Norms. Appreciate you. That's what Lisa says. If you call in, so will I. He ain't calling in. Like I said, you gotta be a man to call in, or you gotta be a woman to call in. Trust me, he's gonna stay where he is. He ain't ready for that shit because he don't have nothing to talk about. He's the antithesis. He don't have nothing to talk about. He just want to play around a little bit. So let him play. I'm glad he's here. Go ahead. Go ahead, you big dummy. But subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure that you share the show. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, this is the Urban Therapy with Sun Show. I'm your host, Sun752, aka Omar with the and we are talking about what is for sale and what is not for sale. He will not. I bet. Listen, tell you what, you big dummy. This is no bullshit. I will give you $25 if you call into the show. But hold on, it ain't sweet like that. If you call into the show, you have to talk for 10 minutes. 10 minutes. It has to be you. And you have to answer my questions. But I send you $25. And that's on my mom. I will do that for you if you call in. Because see, what we're not gonna do is I'll call out a bitch. I will call out a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let a bitch just, live their life or whatever, because you're not impressing nobody. But I will be impressed if you talk for 10 minutes on my show. Because that takes heart. So you will actually lose and reduce some of your bitchness and step up in the testosterone era. Or should I say, I'm sorry, the testosterone area. Aquadome? Now, ain't no talk about what. Call in. Now, you got the number 319-527-6199. No. We're not going to do this here. We do this when you call in. Other than that, we don't have nothing to talk about. If you call in and you don't have to, you can block your number. You can block your number. I don't care. I don't give a shit. But you have to call in and you have to talk for 10 minutes and I'm going to time you. That's the way that works. Matter of fact, I'll time you with the stopwatch, baby. So we're started when you call in, when I answer the phone, and you start to talk for 10 minutes. You're on the clock, and then you get a quarter. You get 25. Now you don't have to, take your time and think about it. But don't take too long because we ain't gonna be on the air but for so long. But that's what I'll do for you. I will extract the pussy boy out of you. You're now no more pussy boy. The pussy boy, I take the pussy boy out. I take the pussy boy out of the blood clot. Take it out. I extract it. Other than that, so Vita B said he thirsty. He going call. He not going. Look, I've been doing this for too long. You know what I mean? I've been doing this for too long. Take the pussy boy out of your body boy. Body boy, take the body out of the boy. You're gonna make it into a real boy. I take it out, extract it, take it out. You got no body in your left. You call into the show, you talk to Sun 752, aka Omar, and he take and extract the body boy out of you. No more body, he a man now. You a man? But he ain't gonna do that shit. Now, for the rest of the day, he gotta be thinking like, damn, I could have had $25. Because he can't tell me that he gonna send me $25 in front of everybody and not do it. But damn, he was right. I was too pussy to call in. I was too bitch. I was too much of a bitch to talk for 10 minutes. I just lost money. I could have been trolling somebody else. I trolled him and could have got money. All right, so let's go. Let's go. So, what's for sale and what's not for sale? Like I said, I won't sell my dad's car. I have another car that I won't sell. Somebody just asked me about it on Thursday. He was like, yo, man, you want to sell that? I said, nah. And the only reason I won't sell that is because at the time that I bought it, I didn't have a car. My funds were very low. And it was like, so that has like it has a symbolic meaning for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was getting me to and from. So as soon as I got a couple of dollars, I threw a couple of dollars into it. Got it rimmed up and, you know what I'm saying? Put the box in the back. But yeah, every time I drive it, people are like, yo, people have pulled up on me at the light like, yo, you want to sell that? I'm like, damn, I'm in it. I'm in it, son. Oh, man. Let me see. Carol says, what the hell? I stepped away and what the hell happened? Nah, I offered the boy $25 if he calls into the show and talks for 10 minutes. And I said that we was going to time it. That way, like he could troll in real life. But the thing is, he would troll, but I would be in control. So he has to answer the questions that I would ask him. But he's too scared. He don't want to put his voice. You know what I mean? He a keyboard troll. He a keyboard gangster. Matter of fact, he ain't got no keyboard. He on his phone. Yeah, now I'm gonna say this. Yeah, Vita said that. I'll show her. Naturalista Rap said something. Care Bear said something. You know how you ever been mad at somebody online? You ever been mad at somebody online? Yo, they got you pissed off to the point where you like, you know, you do the hard sin. Sin, bitch. Sin. What's up now, mother? Just me? Like, you know, you fun with. And so shit. Sin. You ain't proofread that shit or nothing. All emotions. All emotions. By the time you say this shit, You go back and read it like, oh shit, I spelled this wrong. I fucked up. I left out a word here. you gotta go back and edit that shit, Zach. I mean, but this was a hard sin. Comedy Birds, the Comedy Birds. Thanks for coming through. Appreciate it. Stacy says, I'm waiting. You waiting what? I don't see no call. You ain't calling here. 319-527-6199. There's no call on well, let me refresh. I'll refresh. Let me see what we got. I ain't see nothing. I still don't see nothing. What you talking about? What you talking about, girl? What you talking about? But if you call in, I'll get you right on up in here. VDB says, my ex used to be a phone thug too. You know. I know who she writing to. She don't know who she talking to. Send. Yeah, bust that. Bust that. Bust that. Emoji. 100. Facts. ACTS. Exclamation point. Facts. FOH. Exclamation point. Send. Give another FOH. Exclamation point. Send. What you know? What you know? Let me see. According, he needs some somebody give According some attention too. He says Eagles are trash. Well, name a better team. Name a better team that is not the Kansas City Chiefs. Because I will accept the Kansas City Chiefs as the best team. But, well, better than the Eagles. I mean, we beat them during the season. Yeah. But I will accept them. But name a better team better than the Eagles. There ain't nobody better than the Eagles. They the best. My brother Ansel Jones is in the house. What's going on, my brother Ansel Jones? Vita says, laugh my ass off. I'm dying. I caught a good live. Yes, that's right. We ain't playing. Stacy, you should know the number 319-527-6199. 319-527-6199. 319-527-6199. 319-527-6199. 319-527-6199. 319-527-6199. All right. Carol says, thought you were leaving. We're having a good laugh at your expense. It's all good. So Accord says KC. Okay, I'll accept KC as being better than the Eagles. For now. I mean, they beat us in the Super Bowl. I had to eat that. But you know we was better than them in the Super Bowl. You know we got jerked in the Super Bowl, but I ain't mad at it. Uh-oh. Okay, we have a caller on the line. I bet you I know who is not on the line. I bet you know who's not on the line. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. This is the Urban Therapy with Sun Show, and we're talking about what is for sale and what is not for sale. So caller with the last number is 1132. Welcome to the Urban Therapy with Sun Show. Thank you for calling in. What's on your mind this afternoon? What's good?
Hello?
Yes?
Yeah, I didn't want to sell my mother's cookbooks or give them away. It was too valuable for me, and I still didn't give them all away. I gave them away. I didn't sell them, but I kept them in the family.
That's what's
So
up.
it looked like my cousins wanted all of them.
Your cousin wanted them?
Yeah, my cousin wanted them. I had different cousins that wanted my mother's recipe books because she had her own flavor to her recipes.
Yeah.
And my mother knew how to cook.
That's what's up. How old were the books? Do you know?
Betty Crocker came out. She had the first original Betty Crocker.
Wow. That's kind of dope.
And I got 2 recipe books for myself that I did not give away, just for valuable reasons, because it connects me to my mom.
Yeah.
My little cousin, she know how to bake and cook, and I think she wanted all my books. I was like, no, and you weren't even supposed to get those books. You weren't next in line. You're a young one. She wasn't next in line though. To get those books.
I could dig it. Well, what are some of the things your mom used to make from those books?
Pancakes, scratch pancakes, peanut butter cookies. Everybody loved her chocolate scratch cake, caramel cakes. The whole family loved her cooking.
Okay.
And she did it from scratch. And guess what? She didn't know how to do nothing from box.
Oh, get out of here. So she had to have all the original ingredients and do it from scratch, but she couldn't couldn't go get like a Duncan Hines box and cook it that way.
And she would mess it all up.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So all right. So
and she had more stuff that wasn't for sale, but I didn't even argue with the stuff that was. I told her, I said, you need to make a will. Even though I'm the only one, you need to make a will. She never made a will, and a lot of her valuables got gone. And I didn't get it.
Okay.
I didn't get it, and I just, I was so out of it. I didn't have time to fight. I didn't have time to ask questions about it. When you start asking questions, that's when it turns into an argument.
Mm-hmm.
And God's been too good to me. So I'm like, I ain't got time for all that. But that was valuable reasons that I wanted it, and it was worth money. A big old living room picture that was over my head. I don't know if you've seen the picture that I have posted. I had a big old living room picture that was worth money.
Okay.
But, I never questioned nothing.
So, all right, going back to these cookbooks. So are you saying that there's no price that anybody could give you for those cookbooks? Like you would?
Yeah, there's no price. My cousin said you was really holding on to those cookbooks. Yeah.
Okay. Well, not judging your cousins or anything like that, but it's a good thing they didn't want them so bad that they tried to steal them. You ever have something like that happen to you? Sometimes telling somebody no might get you nothing out of the deal. I've kind of had that happen to me before.
Yeah. I never had nobody around me. Only one person I had around me was an ex-boyfriend of mine that stole my chain. I want my damn chain back. It was real.
Yeah.
That's the only person I ever had around me that stole from me. Other than that, I never had nobody steal from me. I never experienced that.
I have. I definitely have. And I've had things stolen from me in different ways. You know what?
I know that got to her because I'm still talking about that chain.
Well, I've learned not to put so much value on certain material things, but when I was younger, I didn't understand that. You know what I mean? All I know is that I worked hard for my stuff and I wanted to keep it, forever. But I remember I was messing around with this girl before and I let her hold my ring. And I mean hold the ring. I ain't tell her she could keep the ring or nothing like that. She knew it because she asked, can I hold the ring? I said, yeah. So she had the ring for a good while. Now, mind you, this was a custom-made ring. This wasn't one of the stock rings that you see in the case or whatever. This was a custom-made ring. And so I said, you know what, let me get my ring from this girl. But tell you what, I'll let her hold another ring. She told me that she lost the ring.
Oh.
You know she ain't lose that ring. You know what I mean? But what can I do? What was I going to do? Tell her, well, you got to pay me for the ring. I thought about it, but she wasn't giving that ring back, and she wasn't going to pay me for the ring either. My dumb ass shouldn't have let her hold the ring. That's what happened. Now, I knew she was lying when she said that she lost the ring, because she used to send me pictures of the ring. Like, look at the ring. Don't it look nice with this? So I know she wasn't taking that bitch off. I bet you she took it off. She was never seen with that ring again after I asked for it back, though. You know what I mean?
Oh God.
Shit happened. So that was like a form. Yeah. That was a form of theft. But so after that, I just learned not to lend things or let people hold things that I really want to keep. But I learned a hard lesson that time. It's all good though. Life goes on.
You won't let nobody hold nothing?
Yeah, but I like I said, I don't let them hold anything that I want to keep. Like I have a lot of things, so I'll let people hold things or whatever, but I let them hold it with the knowledge of, if I really want it back, don't let them hold it. Like, what do they need it for? What do you need a chain for? Like, I gotta have this chain. What is it gonna do? You know what I mean? Nobody needs to hold your jewelry. They don't need to hold it. You doing a photo shoot? Like, yo, I gotta have this chain or this ring for this photo shoot. No, you don't. So just know that if somebody asks to hold something, it's probably because, they might be pulling a fast one. But I'm not saying everybody does that, but there are some people who are predatory in that kind of way. They get slick in that kind of way. So I lost that ring.
Oh, okay.
I had to eat that. I had to eat that one. I was like,
you know what? I've been seeing that word when I take a loss instead of saying loss. And since I've been around you, that's one of my words that I remember.
What,
eat that? Don't feel as bad as saying loss. I had to eat that.
Because that's literally, you know what I mean? It's a bitter pill to swallow. It's not something that you ordered. Like, you ain't ordered this plate, but you gonna eat that. I mean, like, hey, it's a way of taking accountability for you not being up on your shit. Sometimes you just have to. Yeah. You gotta be a one step ahead of somebody else that's targeting you. So yeah, I had to eat that. I mean, what was I gonna do? I wasn't mad at her to the point where I ain't gonna put hands on her. That's out of the question. I couldn't get it back. What was I gonna do? Like, I need to come to your crib and I need to come to your crib and do a search. I know that shit is here. You know what I mean? Like, she got that ring. I know to this day, she got that ring. But I'm gonna put it this way. She could have done it in a different way. Like, instead of leaving with a ring, she could have left with a baby. So I ate that. Oh. Yeah, she could have left with a baby. Okay. Like, oh, all right, well, all right. It could always be worse.
That saying right there, it's good to be around positive people, because the way I was looking at things, like taking a loss, I have had a lot of losses. Mm-hmm. But I had a lot of gains too. But now when I have a loss, like I said, that word, eat that, it just feels more better. Mm-hmm. It feels more better. It sounds more better. So that's the reason why I try to surround myself around positive people.
Yeah.
And being positive atmosphere that lift my spirit up and not bring my spirit down, because I done been through too much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's the crazy thing about, as you live your life, you're going to try to hold on to some things, and you're going to lose some things along the way. You can't keep everything you have. You turn into a hoarder. And most people who are hoarders, most people who are hoarders, that's why they are hoarders, because they're trying to keep everything that they either didn't have before or that they had before and was taken away from them. So, you know, there's something clicks in their mind. Like, look, I gotta hold on to everything. Don't throw nothing away. As soon as you throw away something or give something away, that's the only time when you really need it. So I get it, but you know, life goes on. Life goes on. I ain't gonna cry over spilled rings, chains, and
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I try not to cry with a chain.
Yeah, don't cry, because you can get another chain. A chain is one of those things. There are very few chains that are made exclusively. Like, I've never seen a chain that couldn't be made, you know, a duplicate of. But like rings might be a little different.
But imagine growing up in the hood and your mother working and struggling, and she had you a gold chain with a baby shoe that was gold, real gold, and it hangs down. It wasn't one of those short pieces of gold.
No, I understand that part of it. I do. Yeah. And when you put it that way, never mind. When you put it that way,
I don't come on the show just to see a pretty face and a pretty body. I come to learn. I come to, you know, engage, and I come to be uplifted. I don't come in there to act stupid and try to, you know, be fighting and all that other stuff. I don't come in there to do that. Your show is learning and teaching somebody something.
Well, I appreciate that, but you couldn't tell them trolls that's on here today. They getting their shit off. But I'm gonna let them live. You know, they do their thing.
I need to learn how to watch you, how you react to them, so I won't be reacting. Because I react another way. I don't react like a Christian supposed to react.
Well, the only advice I can give to you when it comes to that is, just remember, everybody has their own reasons for why they do what they do, say what they say, and act the way that they act. That don't always have something. That don't always have anything to do with you. So I've learned to kind of take the personal part out of it. Like, instead of asking why you're doing that to me, I just said, why are you doing what you're doing? Because you know, once I personalize it, like, why would you do this to me? That's like me saying, I've done so much for you that you should never do this. Nah, it ain't got nothing to do with that. They have their own brain. They have their own experiences. They might have woke up on the wrong side of the bed. They might have a drinking problem, smoke too much, on drugs, whatever. You know, they might have a lot of things going on. So I ask, why are you doing what you're doing? Because you're not affecting just me. You're affecting other people too. And you might be making yourself look dumb. So I'll ask them why, you know, even if I don't ask them outright, I'll ask in my mind, well, why are they doing what they doing? Because this ain't got nothing to do with me. You was a dickhead way before you ever met me. You know what I mean? It's just coming out right now. So yeah, if they was a dickhead, you know, 100 days ago, they're a dickhead today. It's just that today you have to bear witness to them and maybe put up with them for a while. But it ain't about you. So just remember that certain people, they're doing their thing, but it's not. It doesn't concern you. It's being done around you, but it doesn't concern you. So, and I'm glad you asked that question, and I'm glad we're talking about this for a minute, because there are some things that are not for sale, even if you wanted to sell them. But there are some things that people try to sell, even though they can't be separated from you or detached from you. But maybe as I'm saying that, I've realized that they can be for sale. You know how they say that certain people have sold their soul?
Yes.
I believe that's possible. Like, instead of being the person that you were raised to be, that you were groomed to be, that you have practiced, that you have honed through your experience, some people will allow all of that to be taken away from them for a couple of dollars or for an opportunity. Like for example, you might sell your soul or lose your sense of self when you got with somebody that you really wanted to get with. Like maybe they were so handsome, or maybe they were so pretty, and maybe they just turned you on so much physically that you started to act differently than the way that you really act. So you sold yourself. You sold yourself out. in order to be with them. You understand what I mean? Like that should be something that's never for sale, unless like a lot of people say things like, you should never change the way you are for anybody else. I don't say that because the way that everybody is not always the best way to be. So yeah, there are people I would change myself for if they had that type of impact on me, if they had that type of influence on me. Like if I'm a drunk, or if I'm on drugs, or I'm violent, yeah, I should change. I shouldn't be holding on to the way I am, because the way I am is fucked up. You understand what I mean? But if you're a decent person, if you're the type of person that extends yourself to others, helps others, has a good heart, has a good mind, has good ideas, you shouldn't let somebody come along and make you into a selfish person, or make you into a violent person, or make you, or try to dumb down your good thoughts and your good mind power with substance abuse and stuff like that. You shouldn't let nobody do that. But everybody out here ain't decent. Everybody out here ain't great. And there are some people who are great and who are decent, who allow themselves to be bought, who allow themselves to be changed, who allow themselves to be separated from the good person that they were. I mean, many of us think back on our younger years, like, yo, man, when I was younger, I was always helping people. I was always down for people. I believed in people so much. And when I got with my ex, or when I got with my spouse, or when I started hanging around these people, when I moved over here, they got me thinking that I was this, or that I was that, or that the world was this and that it was that. I miss my old me. Have you ever said that to yourself? I miss my old me.
You know what I said to myself? I miss the way that I used to pray when I was really on fire for the Lord. I don't pray the same prayer. I used to when I pray, I used to pray, bless my enemy. But what I want to see my enemies blessed.
Mm-hmm. I understand that.
I miss that way.
Yeah.
I miss that old me. Now that's the same thing.
It is.
That's what I miss.
It is, but you may have changed for other reasons. Did you change the way that you pray and the way that you worship because somebody else said that you? Huh?
I changed because how I was being hurt.
Okay.
Church hurt is the worst hurt it can be. I didn't change because no man or nothing like that. I'm still either he gonna love me or he's not gonna love me at all. He's not the one for me.
Okay.
Flaw and all,
Yeah.
Because I changed. Now if I'm a bad person and I get with somebody and I need to cut some things out, then it'll change.
Okay.
You know the things you do wrong. You ain't supposed to be doing wrong. You need to change.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
And the other person is probably struggling in that part than you are.
So
I'm not all perfect. Not by a long shot. If I was so perfect, I'd be a pastor. I'd be a first lady. I'm not none of that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I make mistakes.
So you saying that the church that you was going to changed you? Not a person, but I would say that the elders or the leaders of the church, they're the ones who changed you.
Yeah, well, I say I changed because of the hurt that I was getting, the trust that I couldn't trust people, because I get hurt. I would get hurt because, when you show me who you is, I don't wait no
90 seconds.
I find out, keep getting hurt.
I'm
out of there.
Yeah.
Period. I got robbed from the church before, sowing seeds, and then to find out the person wasn't real. They weren't even real with their faith with the Lord. I know the person even got baptized the second time. I was like, I knew she wasn't real,
Mm-hmm.
But, I stayed for a minute, but I stopped giving. I stopped being, stupid and blind and stuff. When God shows you a person for who they are, that's what he means.
Okay.
Sometimes I tend to love people that don't love me back, and that's not good. I don't like that part of me.
Okay. So
I don't like that part of me at all.
Yeah, I can understand. I can understand that. I mean, nobody wants to be associated or in love with somebody or giving their love and time and effort to somebody who doesn't return any of those things. But when you say
it don't even have to be it don't have to be a man. It could be a female that I know that ain't right, and I want that female to like me as a friend, and I love love her as a friend or whatnot. Yeah. You know, and that cannot be right for me. And God's showing and telling me this, and I'm like, well, why don't like me the same way? Why I keep on getting rejected? Why are you doing this to me? You know?
Yeah.
It don't have to be just me. We could relate it to me. I have that through that quite a few men, not too many men. I could still count on my hands. Okay. But I can still love. Put it that way. I'm not bitter and I'm not angry at men. Where I just don't been ringing out with men at all. But yeah, I'm still a work in progress. But I make mistakes. I have slipped up.
I understand, but what I was trying to get to was if the church changed you in any kind of way, I know they didn't pay you. So we talk about what's for sale and what's not for sale. At least if somebody else changed you in some kind of way, they probably gave you something in order to make you change. You know what I'm saying? Even if it wasn't money, they probably gave you something in order to make you change. But I'm thinking that as a spiritual person, for something to turn you from a spiritual person that was disciplined to somebody that has less discipline than they had before, and we're talking about a spiritual entity that did that to you. It just seems unfair to me and unorthodox to me that the very thing that people exercise, the very place that people exercise their spirituality in, was the place that actually reduced some of yours. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. How about when a woman has a career? She knows she has a career coming up, right? And an opportunity comes at the door. And she knows that it's not her door, but an opportunity is coming at a door, at another door when it's concerning the opposite of sex. She want to get it from the ground on up when somebody knows her talent, not because she's with somebody. I know that's selling your soul. So that's selling out. I don't know if it's selling your soul, but it's selling out because you didn't work hard enough to get that. That's something that I dread and I do not want to do. Mm-hmm. I do not want. I want to be able, when I sleep at night, I sleep with a pure heart and a pure conscience. I fall asleep real good sometimes, not knowing that I done crossed somebody. Yeah. Now, I might have pissed somebody off, but me not, doing it the wrong way, getting my shine on. I'm not doing that the wrong way because I know God is the one blessing me. Mm-hmm. No, I know He's the one blessing me. I'm not trying to be shysty and trying to steal this person's idea or steal this person, especially stealing somebody else's man. That's never me. Mm-hmm. I don't even do that with my friends, much more to somebody that I know. Yeah. I'm a woman of standard of character. They don't go into the commandments, and that's me. I'm still in the old commandment. Mm-hmm. But they just, they assume because the way you look and all this, and maybe they don't trust their man or whatnot, but that's never me. Because that stuff will come back on you, whether through what you done sold or whether it's karma. And karma will come back to you.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's an actual fact.
I don't like when people make judgment on people they don't even know. They just go by the way they look. That's why I do what I do.
Yeah, I could dig it.
That's why I do what I do. That's why I dress the way I dress. you know.
Yeah.
Either they're gonna know me or they not, you know. You can't if you don't know that person, how can you judge that person? You don't even know their personals or their struggles they done been through. You're just going by off a look.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people judge a book by its cover. But even if you judge
that's not right.
Even if you judge a book by its cover, you probably don't have to read each chapter to know whether it's a good book or a bad book. That might have went over some people's heads. I'll say it again. You can judge a book by its cover, or should I say, you can't judge a book by its cover, but you don't have to read each chapter of the book to know whether it's a good book or not. You know, marinate on that a little bit.
Okay.
Marinate on that a little bit. All right, listen, I want to thank you for calling in. I really appreciate it. Appreciate it. Mucho, mucho, mucho.
You know who this is?
Yeah, I do.
Who?
You said it's Stacy, right?
Yeah.
All right, I wanted to make sure. Huh? Oh, okay.
I just wanted to make sure. All
right, I wanted to make sure it wasn't one of these trolls and be like, yo, you sound just like. Never mind.
No, I'm not trolling.
All right, that's what's up. But thanks for calling in. I appreciate it.
It's the real Stacy.
All right, thanks for calling in, real Stacy.
Thank you. I feel better. Thank you.
All right, I'm glad you feel better. I feel better too.
Thank you.
All right, peace.
I'm gonna hang up. Have a nice weekend.
Okay, you too.
Right. Bye-bye.
Yo, good call right there. Good call. Excellent. Beautiful stuff. Good stuff. Dad, you big dummy. You still here? Yo, you like this show. Yo. Ain't no way. It's been over an hour. Yo, you're not going to tell me this much. Yo, you better have let me check my subscriptions. My subscriptions better have gone up. You know what I mean? They better have gone up because this is some bullshit. How is he still here? All right. No, wait. Now my subscriptions ain't go up. Yo, you need to subscribe. We here every day. You need to subscribe. Oh, they left and came back. I don't know. What is nothing else out there? Yo, it's bad out here. It's bad out here with these live shows, man. I said, no, it's Sunday and I'm bored. All right, well, you came here for excitement. Give him the triangle. Give him the triangle, son. Hold on. Give him the triangle, son. Say, you the only one that's responding. I'm the only one that got the mic, you dumbass. You stupid. I'm sorry. What's wrong with this boy? Yo, what's wrong with this cat? Juan Stridham. What's going on, Juan? What's going on? Thanks for coming on through. Good call, though. With Stacy. You know what I mean? She dropped some jewels. Yeah, there are certain things that should never be for sale or should never even be on the menu for you to have taken away from you, or for you to be separated from, or for you to sell. You know what I mean? Like your sense of self, your integrity, your honesty, your love, your peace, your good feelings. And you know it ain't all that easy. People be talking about something. I gotta protect my peace, and I gotta do this for peace. I saw a meme the other day. Matter of fact, it was a video. And anybody and their mom can make a video, a little 30-second video, and they want to drop these jewels on you. And you know what it said? And I want to see what y'all think about this. The video said, when a woman replaces you with peace instead of another man, then you really in trouble, because she didn't even go to another man to replace you. She replaced you with her good feelings. She replaced you with peace. And I'm listening to, me being me, I'm listening to this video. I'm looking at this video. I'm like, how do you figure that she replaced them with peace? Peace? Like, I'm not sure if that's the operative word. I know one thing. When you break up with somebody, there's normally a lot of stress that went along with the decision to break up with them, especially if you wasn't cheating on them, or if you're not interested in somebody else, and you don't know about anybody being interested in you to the point where you would entertain it. I don't know if peace is what she replaced him with, because depending on what you think peace is for some people it can be quiet. Like, I need peace. I just need some quiet so I can think. For other people, peace is tranquility. So that's like a good feeling. It's like an aura. It's like a spirit. For other people, peace is the absence of stress, the absence of worry, the absence of sadness, the absence of concern. And I don't think that you can break up with somebody and instantly get that. Men and women were designed to be together, not apart. So if you were together and you couldn't find peace with a person, I doubt that you're going to find peace by yourself, because there aren't but so many things you can do by yourself and feel great about it that don't involve other people. I know people are going to dispute that, and I'm willing to hear that. But let me see. Okay, Care says, I mean, I replaced my ex-husband with peace of mind, because because of that, he could have never come back. I understand that, but did you really have peace of mind? You know, in a spousal situation, in a marriage, when your spouse leaves, you still have the remnants. First of all, you still have the energy of whether you still care about them or not, if you still love them or not. Other than that, you have physical things that have to be shored up and taken care of. Expenses, bills, assets, properties. Like, you don't get the peace right away. You got shit you got to deal with. So I'm not saying that I'm right about this, but I definitely questioned it. Like, when she replaces you with peace, I'm like, I understand. It sound good. It sound good. I've never broken up with somebody and had peace. And I'm a peace-seeking type of dude. But I didn't have peace, because even if I broke up with him, that don't mean I wanted to break up with him. And it don't mean I don't miss him. And it don't mean that I don't love him. It just means that I don't think that we were good for each other. And I think that I would be better suited to live my life and be with somebody else, not by myself. That ain't peace. That's like sort of like loneliness, sort of like. But I mean, it is what it is. Kara says, I have always been able to find peace by myself. Okay, it depends on what you call peace. Like, I'm alone a lot. I like being alone, but I'm not sure if that's what I associate with peace. Because when I'm alone, I still have things that I worry about and that I think about. Like, for example, I have an elderly mother. I worry about her health. I have friends and other family members. I worry about them. I got a best friend that's sick right now in a bad way. I am not exactly in peace. There's shit going on. Savoy says, you most definitely have to find peace within yourself before and after moving on. Mm-hmm. But they said replacing somebody with peace. Like, soon as I let your bum ass go, I had peace. No, you didn't. That shit probably took years. Years. You know, you got women out here that are celibate for mad years talking about some, but at least I don't have to worry about nobody cheating on me. I'm like, that's your reasoning? That don't sound peaceful to me. That sounds like the inability to trust somebody. And it sounds like a reduction of self-worth. Like you don't think that you could find anybody to be faithful to you. Or at least it's taken a long time. And I don't know about y'all, but I've dealt with women that was celibate. So they say, because people get the meaning of the word celibate. You know, they get a little twisted sometimes. Celibate means not only do you not have sex, but you don't even masturbate. Like, you don't even get your shit off. Like, no, I'm not touching me. That's what celibate means. Abstinence means that you don't have sex with another person, but you still whack off. You know what I mean? You still pluck the guitar string. Yeah, but celibate is like, nope. No sex for me, no pleasure for me. And that's why I always say that I think that most people that I know are celibate. There's normally some problem that they've had in the area of sex. Not saying that they didn't know how to have sex, but they may have associated sex with something negative. Stacey says, I'm abstinent. Yeah, I can understand that. Just don't be celibate. I say, turn yourself on. Fuck that. Gabriel says, I know what I went through, and I know my conscious decision to replace him with peace. Peace of mind is a foundation of peace. Okay. Hey, look, I disagree, but okay. I mean, it ain't nothing. Gabriel says, we aren't going to agree on this one, son. Okay, no, we agree. We just agree separately. Nobody disagrees with me. I'm a narcissist, like you big dummy said. I'm a narcissist. Nobody can disagree with me. So, have you ever sold out your peace? Have you ever sold out your peace? Would you? Could you? Have you? Huh? I was just chilling, sitting here all peaceful. And then she came along. She came along and fucked up my peace. Yeah, she said estimate, but I know she meant but we not doing that. We not doing that. Y'all gonna make me drink this bottle of alcohol. I don't drink alcohol. Y'all about to make me drink this bottle of alcohol. I'll do it. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. We're about to do these birthday shout outs and get on up out of here, man. Yeah, we about to do these birthday shout outs and get on up out of here. Cause y'all's crazy. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious March 17th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special because they are special because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. Look at the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. Look at the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. Look at the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get Number one out the box. Tic Tac McIntyre. No relation, but what up, cuz? Jamaican boy, turning 54 years old today. Happy birthday. And also Margaret Collins, turning 87 years old today. I don't believe that, but yo, happy birthday to you, Margaret. And also Jewel Wynn, turning 66 years old today. And she's raising money for the St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. And also Dawn Beckett Singh, turning 55 years old today, and Alexandra Grissom, turning 47 years old today, and Suzette Bramwell, turning 51 years old today, and Eliani Jimenez Santana, turning 39 years old today, and Angela Driven Smith, happy birthday to you, and my man Al B. White, turning 51 years old today, and also Jacqueline Pebbles, and she's also raising money for the St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, and she's turning 53 years old today. And also, it's a lot of birthdays today. And Tina Murray turning 59 years old today. And Dino Love, happy birthday to you. And Oliver Say, happy birthday to you. And my school, me and this kid was friends since we was like 3 or 4 years old. My man Cortez Jeffries turning 53 years old today. And last but not least, from Penn State University, Herman C. Durr. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all, and I hope that today finds you all a good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit, and that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious March 17th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up, but don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, rock out, rock on and do the damn, rock out, rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind, and anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, man, listen, some things are for sale, some things ain't for sale, some things you will give away, some things have to stay right in the crib, right in your possession. Anything you buy or sell is like a lesson. Yo, you gotta teach, you gotta learn, gotta wait till you get your turn. But everything is going to be all right if you wait. You got to work on your patience and get it straight. And if you do, then good things will come to you. Don't sell out everything, the good things that you do, because some people want to take your life and liberty, your stress and strife, and be your wife or husband, spouse. You know, when you get a house, you got to live with yourself together, whatever people think about you, you get better. Yo, I'm going to heat you up like a Coca-Cola sweater. 1986 is what I'm talking about. What y'all talking about? Yo, how we going out? Anyway, peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death, resuscitate y'all, and love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow night. Nighttime. You hear that, you big dummy? Nighttime, somewhere around 1:30 in the morning, because that's how we do. So make sure y'all come on through. Come on through. We got some things we need to talk about on the Daily Go Getimism show. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. I'ma holla back. Y'all do that. I'ma holla back. You big dummy says, you're too old to be doing all that rapping. So is Jay-Z, and he's 2 years older than me. I like you, you big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. Busta Rhymes is the same age as me. All right, y'all. So, Blog Talk, we gonna get you out of here. Yeah. And for my YouTubers, you know just how we do this.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
And for my YouTubers, you know just how we do, but thanks for coming on through. See you on the other side, my boobers. 1, 2, on the other side, my boobers. 3, 4, big dummy, you a whore, my dude. All right, y'all, peace.